Well, all right. How about we dive in with another reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays book by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers for May 24th, the day of the Magnifier. And here we got a picture of a magnifying glass. That's right. Simple, to the point, yet effective. Hey, is it your birthday today and it's May 24th? Well, if it is, I just want to say happy birthday. And if you're finding this video well after the fact, well, I hope you had a happy birthday. And for everyone else who's just joined us out of curiosity, I just want to say welcome, and I hope you enjoy yourself to the extent that you come back for your birthday reading. All right, May 24th. Your month is May, your day the 24th. Your sign is 2 to 4 degrees Gemini of the Taurus Gemini cusp, and your element of signs is mutable air. All right, May 24th, the day of the Magnifier. Those born on May 24 seem to have an opinion on every issue under the sun. Their main interest, however, is in society, and their orientation toward it can range from mildly critical to outspoken or even revolutionary. Usually possessed of a quick mind and caustic tongue, May 24 people rarely leave others in the dark very long about where they stand on a subject. The problem is, however, that every few years, or even weeks, their viewpoints may shift, and therefore people around them may be left bewildered, standing with their eyes open in amazement. Although they have a lot to say about society and may be in the limelight, May 24 people are usually quite reserved. Indeed, they can be resentful of encroachments on their private life. Basically, they only want to say what they have to say, when, where, and how they wish. Because of their outspoken attitudes, they give the impression of being approachable and open, but this may not be the case. For some born on this day, communication is not a two-way dialogue, but a matter of the world listening to what they have to say. Friends and family of May 24 people may grow used to hearing pronouncements and, in extreme cases, facing merciless satiric criticism. Most often, those born on this day side with the proletariat rather than with the privileged classes. Battlers by nature, they feel akin to the underdog in a fight. Unfortunately, they may lose objectivity and come to ally themselves with a political entity or faction ultimately unworthy of their support. May 24 people are extremely facile in their use of language and also highly adept at turning emotions in their favor. They have an incisive philosophical manner that is attractive. May 24 people inhabit a world of ideas, and usually very expansive ideas concerning broad issues. When necessary, however, they can concentrate intently on a pressing matter at hand. Not specialists in attending to themselves or others on a day-to-day basis, those born on this day are usually too wrapped up in their own world to bother with mundane chores like taking out the trash or doing the laundry. Many depend on a support system to care for them, otherwise they would fall into very sloppy ways. Although their influence may at times seem divisive and negative, May 24 people serve as a highly important function in bringing out what has hitherto been suppressed in others, possibly anger, resentment, or even violence. After the smoke is cleared, the situation is probably improved, or at least clarified, for all concerned, even if something unpleasant has occurred. May 24 people must avoid being dictatorial, overbearing personalities, and should keep their attitude light. Cultivating a healthy sense of humor plays a great part in this. All right, let's shift over to those born on this day. But don't click away just yet. Just go ahead and use the channels to skip ahead if it's something you're not interested in. But we have got to see who was born on this day to find out what company May 24 people are in. All right, we have Queen Victoria. The British monarch ruled over the largest empire in history, and she had a 64-year reign. We got Bob Dylan, the singer-songwriter poet, Jean-Paul Marat, a French revolutionary leader and journalist, stabbed to death in Bath. Probably the Bath, not the place. George Washington Carver is a botanist, naturalist, a chemist, and an inventor. We have Jan Christian Smuts, a South African general, philosopher, prime minister, and an early holistic thinker. We have Coleman Young, Detroit mayor. We have Joseph Brodsky, a Russian-American Nobel Prize-winning poet. We have Patti LaBelle, the singer. Samuel I. Newhouse, a Condé Nast owner and Vogue publisher, a newspaper magnate, a self-made billionaire. We have Archie Shepp. He was a jazz tenor, saxophonist, playwright, teacher, and composer. John Robert Russell, a British writer of the Book of Snobs. We have Elsa Maxwell, columnist, pianist, nightclub owner, press agent, and actress. Wow. Roseanne Cash, a singer. Priscilla Presley, who's a TV, film actress, married Elvis Presley, and a writer of Elvis and Me. We have May Zetterling. She was a Swedish film director of Night Games and a novelist of Bird of Passage. We also have Joan Micklin Silver, film director of Hester Street and a producer, and Sir Arthur Wing Pierno. I guess that counts as me butchering it. Bam, bam, bam. And we've got Albert Andre, a French illustrator and designer. Gary Berghoff, he was a film and TV actor, played Radar O'Reilly on MASH. And we have James Crenshaw, who's a California journalist and an afterlife expert. And he wrote Telephone Between Worlds. All right, let's move on to your numbers and your planets. Those born on the 24th day of the month are ruled by the number 6, as 2 plus 4 equals 6, and by the planet Venus. Because those ruled by the number 6 are magnetic in attracting love and admiration, and Venus is strongly connected with social interaction, May 24 people inevitably work well with others. Often love is the dominant theme in the lives of those ruled by the number 6, but in the case of May 24 people, lasting love is perhaps received by them, but more rarely given. In this respect, those born on this day can be very flighty, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and they may be hard to pin down. All right, here is your tarot. The 6th card of the major arcana is the Lovers, symbolizing the love that unites all of humanity through integration of masculine and feminine polarities. On the good side of this card indicates affections and desires on a high moral, aesthetic, and physical plane, but on the bad side, unfulfilled desires, sentimentality, and indecisiveness. And here is your health. May 24 people must be careful not to overextend themselves in social obligations. They are easily overstressed, as their nervous systems are highly sensitive. Their urge to seek treatment, to find a hideaway, is generally a healthy one, as it is in seclusion that they get to rest so necessarily to their functioning. Because of their quick and constant movements, those born on this day should be aware of accidents to the arms, hands, and the shoulders. Smoking should be avoided as well. Although the sleep patterns of May 24 people may be erratic, a full night's rest every few days at least is essential for their health. Cooking is also an excellent activity for those born on this day, and a highly varied, even exotic diet is recommended. And here is some advice. Slow down, lest your frenetic pace and demands wear out others. Learn to control your tongue and be less judgmental. Be more faithful to your friends and your beliefs. Avoid making pronouncements from on high. And here is your meditation. For many people, the bedroom is the battlefield. Okay, here are your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths: you're expressive, you're incisive, and socially involved. And your weaknesses: you're self-centered, caustic, and closed. Your season is spring, your zodiac sign is Gemini, the Taurus, Gemini Cusp specifically, and your elemental qualities, once again, are mutable air. And this has been May 24th, the day of the Magnifier, in the secret language of Birthday's book by Gary Goldschneider and Joost. I have an affiliate link for this book down in the description rather, if you're interested in picking up a copy, which I highly recommend. It is a very great book for conversation starting. You bring this out to party or throw it on your coffee table, and it's going to get the conversation started, as I like to say, with over 1 million copies sold for a reason. Hey, did this speak to you, May 24 people? Let me know down in the comments, one way or the other. I didn't think mine spoke to me, but after some reflection and putting the ego aside, I found it did quite a bit. In any event, hey, if today was your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday. And for everyone else who stuck around, if you enjoyed yourself, I hope you come back for your birthday proper. All right, take care of yourselves.